Hotel Sierra Delta Hotel Victor, handling started TOBT in 27:12 minutes. Lufthansa 3337, handling started TOBT in 23:47 minutes. Emirates 7143, handling started TOBT in 31:20 minutes. Singapore Niner 456, handling started TOBT in 22:19 minutes. Thai 4906, handling started TOBT in 22:19 minutes. Xiamen Air 7777, handling started TOBT in 11:07 minutes. Air China 2684, handling started TOBT in 17:36 minutes. Thai 6679er, handling started TOBT in 22:19 minutes. United 5083, handling started TOBT in 19:40 minutes. Delta 8882, handling started TOBT in 22:19 minutes. Thai 8648, handling started TOBT in 20:27 minutes. Express Wing 7572, handling started TOBT in 16:26 minutes. Thai 0355, handling started TOBT in 23:01 minutes. Express Wing 0380, handling started TOBT in 16:26 minutes. Jetstar 8663, handling started TOBT in 15:23 minutes. Jetstar 189er 8, handling started TOBT in 15:23 minutes. Capital Jet 3470, handling started TOBT in 16:26 minutes. Thai 8054, handling started TOBT in 15:23 minutes. Thai 1450, handling started TOBT in 20:27 minutes. Tahiti Airlines 4362, handling started TOBT in 18:34 minutes. Thai 6638, handling started TOBT in 15:23 minutes. Malaysian 7868, taxi to stand Sierra 111. Capital Jet 9er 21 cleared for takeoff, wind 18 degrees, 5 knots. Malaysian 8508, taxi to stand Sierra 128. Thai 664. Zyman Air 7777, start up and pushback approved. Kenya 9er 3 cleared for takeoff, wind 19 degrees, 8 knots. India 4323, taxi to stand Sierra 121. Zyman Air 7777 cleared for takeoff, wind 25 degrees, 9 knots. Golf Mike Alpha Yankee, taxi to stand Sierra 115. Thai Niner 167, taxi to stand Sierra 116. Malaysian 7868, handling started TOBT in 22:19 minutes. Malaysian 8508, handling started TOBT in 16:29 minutes. BANGKOK 6637, taxi to stand Sierra 122. Air China 2684, start up and pushback approved. Air India 4323, handling started TOBT in 22:19 minutes. Qantas 3289er, handling started TOBT in 22:19 minutes. 2518, taxi to stand Sierra 114. All Nippon 0330, handling started TOBT in 1606 minutes. Thai 3918, handling started TOBT in 22:19 minutes. Thai 2525, taxi to stand Sierra 123. Lufthansa 3337, start up and pushback approved. BANGKOK 6637, handling started TOBT in 6:40 minutes. Thai 9167, handling started TOBT in 13:28 minutes. Indonesia 0774, handling started TOBT in 11:07 minutes. Singapore Niner 456, start up and pushback approved. Thai 4906, start up and pushback approved. Golf Mike Alpha Yankee, handling started TOBT in 19:40 minutes. Golf Victor Whiskey Mike, handling started TOBT in 19:40 minutes. BANGKOK 79907, handling started TOBT in 9:25 minutes. Express Wing 0380, start up and pushback approved. Polo 0588, handling started TOBT in 36:39 minutes. Embroid 3346, handling started TOBT in 9:11 minutes. Thai to stand 7950, handling started TOBT in 17:52 minutes. Thai 41904, handling started TOBT in 23:01 minutes. Korean Air 5150, handling started TOBT in 16:06 minutes. Thai 6679, start up and pushback approved. Royal Emirates 6594, handling started TOBT in 16:06 minutes. Qantas Niner 102, handling started TOBT in 16:29 minutes. Thai Niner 243, handling started TOBT in 19:40 minutes. Thai 6640, start up and pushback approved. Thai 4906 cleared for takeoff, wind 10 degrees, 6 knots. Diamond Airliner 428, handling started TOBT in 11:07 minutes. BANGKOK Air 7789er, handling started TOBT in 6:40 minutes. Emirates 7143, start up and pushback approved. BANGKOK Air 6637, start up and pushback approved. Poseidon 6302, handling started TOBT in 27:12 minutes. American 0830, handling started TOBT in 19:40 minutes. Thai 8648, line up and wait runway 20 left. Thai 8648, cleared for takeoff, wind 35 degrees, 7 knots. Hawaiian 0214 taxi to stand Sierra 127. China Eastern 2202, handling started TOBT in 20:27 minutes. Embraer 3346, start up and pushback approved. Indonesia 0774, start up and pushback approved. Embraer 5122, handling started TOBT in 6:11 minutes. Vietnam Airlines 6318, handling started TOBT in 20:27 minutes. Rwanda 1317, handling started TOBT in 17:36 minutes. Dolly 1558, taxi to stand Sierra 126. Malaysian 8508, start up and pushback approved. Thai Niner 167, start up and pushback approved. Bangkok Air 7789ers, start up and pushback approved. Iran Air 1965, handling started TOBT in 17:36 minutes. All Nippon 0330, start up and pushback approved. Diamond Air 9428, start up and pushback approved. Gulf Air 1734, handling started TOBT in 18:34 minutes. Flenna's 1707, handling started TOBT in 16:26 minutes. Azul 0436, handling started TOBT in 15:23 minutes. Embraer 5122, start up and pushback approved. Dolly 1873, taxi to stand 119er. Malaysian 7868, start up and pushback approved. Express Wing 1535, handling started TOBT in 16:26 minutes. 3670, handling start at TOBT in 2027 minutes. Thai 5050, handling start at TOBT in 1523 minutes. Android 3346, cleared for takeoff, wind 19 degrees, 3 knots. Thai 4963, taxi to stand Bravo 5. Golf Victor Whiskey Mike, start up and pushback approved. Air India 4323, start up and pushback approved. Qantas 3289er, start up and pushback approved. Jetstar 7817, handling started TOBT in 1523 minutes. Thai 0633, handling started TOBT in 2301 minutes. Thai 4376, handling started TOBT in 1523 minutes. Lot 2403, handling started TOBT in 1606 minutes. Thai 4386, handling started TOBT in 1626 minutes. Thai 8394, handling started TOBT in 22:19 minutes. Greenland 1152, handling started TOBT in 1736 minutes. Thai 3918, start up and pushback approved. Thai 1124, handling started TOBT in 2301 minutes. Thai 439er 1, handling started TOBT in 15.3 minutes. United 5083, cleared for takeoff, wind 5 degrees, 3 knots. Dolly 476 Niners, taxi to stand Bravo 6. Spice at 3724, handling started TOBT in 11:38 minutes. Ocean 3311, handling started TOBT in 17:36 minutes. French B4901, handling started TOBT in 22:17 minutes. Shanghai Air 1059er, handling started TOBT in 16:06 minutes. Express Wing 3109er, taxi to San Sierra 111. Scandinavian 8722, handling started TOBT in 20:27 minutes. Iranair 4466, handling started TOBT in 17:36 minutes. Thai 4659er, taxi to San Sierra 115. Hawaiian Niner 381, handling started TOBT in 17:36 minutes. Europa 5237, handling started TOBT in 16:06 minutes. Springbok 8738, handling started TOBT in 18:34 minutes. Iberia 4826, handling started TOBT in 18:34 minutes. Polar 0588, cleared for takeoff, wind 18 degrees, 8 knots. Express wind 4029er taxi to stand Sierra 121. Thai 5050, start up and pushback approved. Lot 9er 536, handling started TOBT in 15:23 minutes. Blue World 9er 69er, handling started TOBT in 20:27 minutes. Korean Air 4739er, handling started TOBT in 19:40 minutes. Azul 9er 403, handling started TOBT in 20:27 minutes. Thai 3670, start up and pushback approved. Asiata 6765, handling started TOBT in 17:21 minutes. Express wind 1535, start up and pushback approved. Vietnam Airlines 6318 cleared for takeoff, wind 34 degrees, 10 knots. Lot 0310, taxi to stand Echo 3. Thai 9454, handling started TOBT in 15:23 minutes. Thai 4857, handling started TOBT in 17:21 minutes. Dynasty 6959er, handling started TOBT in 22:19 minutes. Korean Air 0454, handling started TOBT in 16:28 minutes. Jetstar 2008, handling started TOBT in 15:23 minutes. Iran Air 1965, cleared for takeoff, wind 22 degrees, 11 knots. Pigeon Niner Niner 29er, taxi to stand 120. Lufthansa Niner Niner 21, handling start at TOBT in 27:12 minutes. OSPEC 0014, handling start at TOBT in 15:23 minutes. Express Wing 2408, handling started TOBT in 16:26 minutes. Thai 5050, cleared for takeoff, wind 28 degrees, 6 knots. Tomjet Niner 866, taxi to stand 127. 3 Victor 4174, handling started TOBT in 27:12 minutes. Express Wing 3184, handling started TOBT in 16:26 minutes. Log 0310, handling started TOBT in 15:23 minutes. Express Wing 1535, cleared for takeoff, wind 23 degrees, 11 knots. Dolly 4762, taxi to stand Charlie 3. Turkmenistan 6734, handling started TOBT in 19:40 minutes. Qatari 2235, handling started TOBT in 27:12 minutes. Express Wing 0213, handling started TOBT in 16:26 minutes. Air China Freight 74904, handling started TOBT in 27:12 minutes. WestJet 90877, handling started TOBT in 16:06 minutes. Thai 4386, cleared for takeoff, wind 28 degrees, 8 knots. Lot 0398, taxi to stand Sierra 102. Turkish 7842, handling started TOBT in 20:27 minutes. Lot 90536, start out and put back through. Aero Mexico 0043, handling started TOBT in 16:06 minutes. Air China Freight 4099, handling started TOBT in 27:12 minutes. BANGKOK 8415, handling started TOBT in 10:39 minutes. Velocity 6599, handling started TOBT in 19:40 minutes. Express Wing 1884, taxi to stand crawl 4. Thai Asia 3804, handling started TOBT in 14:08 minutes. 2324, taxi to stand 402. Qantas 4356, handling started TOBT in 16:29 minutes. Jetstar 4268, handling started TOBT in 15:23 minutes. Thai 0528, handling started TOBT in 10:39 minutes. Airbeach 6270, handling started TOBT in 11:24 minutes. Shandong 1968, handling started TOBT in 11:07 minutes. Thai Asia 1741, handling started TOBT in 10:39 minutes. Thai Asia 9843, handling started TOBT in 14:08 minutes. Ethiopian 1952, taxi to stand 502. Thai 2325, handling started TOBT in 23:01 minutes. Korean Air 0454, start up and pushback approved. Riyadh Air 3826, taxi to stand 308. Express Wing 2054, handling started TOBT in 16:26 minutes. Lot 03908, handling started TOBT in 15:23 minutes. Ulan 9066, handling started TOBT in 11:07 minutes. Thai 0765, taxi to stand Delta 2. Thai 2324, handling started TOBT in 1606 minutes. T-way 1263, taxi to stand 504. Express wing 1884, handling started TOBT in 1626 minutes. Line enter 7243, handling started TOBT in 1107 minutes. Shenzhen Air 8769er, handling started TOBT in 10:39 minutes. Thai Asia 4127, handling started TOBT in 10:39 minutes. Thai Vietjet 8857, handling started TOBT in 10:39 minutes. SoASix 5300, handling started TOBT in 11:38 minutes. Ethiopian 1952, handling started TOBT in 20:27 minutes. Korean Air 0922, taxi to stand Foxtrot 6. Riyadh Air 3826, handling started TOBT in 1606 minutes. Thai Asia 3804, start up and push back approved. Indonesia 6955, handling started TOBT in 22:19 minutes. All Nippon 3088, handling started TOBT in 19:40 minutes. Zippy 4718, handling started TOBT in 15:23 minutes. Jetstar 3657, handling started TOBT in 15:23 minutes. 3 Victor 4174 cleared for takeoff, wind 11 degrees 13 knots. Keysburg 1311 handling started TOBT in 19:07 minutes. Reunion 0974 handling started TOBT in 19:40 minutes. Thai 0765 handling started TOBT in 16:06 minutes. Edelweiss 1955 handling started TOBT in 20:27 minutes. Reunion 7446 handling started TOBT in 19:40 minutes. Royal Nepal 2562 taxi to stand Delta 3. Jetstar 4268 start up and pushback approved. Thai 4220 handling started TOBT in 19:40 minutes. Indonesia 1461 taxi to stand Charlie 4. T-Way 1263 handling started TOBT in 16:26 minutes. Capital Jet 6958 handling started TOBT in 16:26 minutes. Express Wing 7792 handling started TOBT in 16:26 minutes. Express Wing 4029er handling started TOBT in 16:26 minutes. EVA 0349er handling started TOBT in 27:12 minutes. Beeline 8621, taxi to stand 403. Korean Air 09er22, handling started TOBT in 19er:40 minutes. Aeromexico 0043 cleared for takeoff, wind 20 degrees, 4 knots. SoASix 5300, start up and pushback approved. Hainan 0054, handling started TOBT in 1606 minutes. Cargolux 5405, handling started TOBT in 36:39 minutes. Lulan 9er066 cleared for takeoff, wind 6 degrees, 14 knots. Thai 4659er, handling started TOBT in 17:21 minutes. Lion Inner 7243 cleared for takeoff, wind 21 degrees, 2 knots. Thai 2325, line up and wait runway 20 left. Thai 2325 cleared for takeoff, wind 31 degrees, 14 knots. Final Nipple 2562, handling started TOBT in 1736 minutes. Itero 3142, handling started TOBT in 2027 minutes. KLM 8247, handling started TOBT in 22:19 minutes. Express Wing 3109er, handling started TOBT in 16:26 minutes. Itero 2839er, taxi to stand 306. Virgin 929er, handling started TOBT in 16:26 minutes. Express Wing 8417, taxi to stand Delta 7. Express Wing 1884, line up and wait runway 20 left. Express Wing 1884, cleared for takeoff, wind 26 degrees, 10 knots. Antonov 049er 80, handling started TOBT in 57:51 minutes. New Zealand 4328, handling started TOBT in 19:40 minutes. Skymark 3433, handling started TOBT in 11:07 minutes. Before 901, line up and wait runway 19er. Express Wing 0556, handling started TOBT in 16:26 minutes. Express Wing SoASix, handling started TOBT in 16:26 minutes. French B4901 cleared for takeoff, winds 23 degrees, 3 knots. Reunion 7446, start up and pushback approved. Express wing 2408, line up and wait runway 19er. Express wing 2408 cleared for takeoff, winds 23 degrees, 5 knots. Reunion 0974, start up and pushback approved. V-lane 8621, handling started TOBT in 16:26 minutes. Indonesia 1461, handling started TOBT in 16:26 minutes. Express wing 3184, line up and wait runway 19er. Tomjet 9er 866, handling started TOBT in 16:06 minutes. Tomjet 3482, handling started TOBT in 15:23 minutes. Itero 2839er, handling started TOBT in 20:27 minutes. Dali 4762, handling started TOBT in 17:36 minutes. Hawaiian 9381, line up and wait runway 19er. Capital Jet 6958, start up and pushback approved. Jetstar 4268, line up and wait runway 19er. Express wing 77902, start up and pushback approved. French Cargo 90271, handling started TOBT in 27:12 minutes. Silk West 2635, handling started TOBT in 36:39 minutes. Shenzhen Air 8769er, line up and wait runway 19er. Shenzhen Air 8769er, cleared for takeoff, winds 23 degrees, 1 knot. Blue World 9er line up and wait runway 19er. Blue World 9er cleared for takeoff, wind 32 degrees, 7 knots. Express wing 8417, handling started TOBT in 16:26 minutes. Alitalia 2341, handling started TOBT in 17:21 minutes. Velocity 659er, line up and wait runway 19er. Alitalia 0155, handling started TOBT in 1736 minutes. Thai 4659er, start up and pushback approved. Jetstar 2008, line up and wait runway 19er. EVA 0349er, start up and pushback approved. Jetstar 2008 cleared for takeoff, winds 14 degrees, 4 knots. Korean Air 0922, start up and pushback approved. SpiceJet 5300, line up and wait runway 19er. Alitalia 3448, handling started TOBT in 1736 minutes. Express Wing 2054, line up and wait runway 19er. Express Wing 2054, cleared for takeoff, winds 29 degrees, 13 knots. Skymark 3433, start up and pushback approved. Alitalia 2944, handling started TOBT in 1721 minutes. Turkmenistan 6734, line up and wait runway 19er. Turkmenistan 6734, cleared for takeoff, wind 13 degrees, 7 knots. Zippy 4718, line up and wait runway 19er. Tuner 2643, handling started TOBT in 1736 minutes. Express Wing 5694, taxi to stand Sierra 115. Itero 9013, handling started TOBT in 2027 minutes. Virgin 90929er, start up and pushback approved. Tuner 4385, handling started TOBT in 1736 minutes. Tuner 1687, Handling started TOBT in 1736 minutes. Express wing 3109er, start up and pushback approved. Capital Jet 6958, cleared for takeoff, wind 13 degrees, 11 knots. Lot 039er 8 cleared for takeoff, wind 22 degrees, 4 knots. Man Air 3180, taxi to stand Sierra 104. Moonflower 6903, handling started TOBT in 1606 minutes. Ocean 3541, handling started TOBT in 1736 minutes. Jetstar 2829er, handling started TOBT in 1523 minutes. Ukraine International 2976, handling started TOBT in 1721 minutes. Dolly 4762, start up and pushback approved. Thai 39er 45, handling started TOBT in 1523 minutes. Express wing 0556, start up and pushback approved. Express wing 569er 4, handling started TOBT in 1626 minutes. Tom's at 9er 866, start up and pushback approved. Idiro 9er 064, handling started TOBT in 2027 minutes. Express wing 5842, handling started TOBT in 1626 minutes. 2048, taxi to stand Sierra 105. New Zealand 4328, start up and pushback approved. KLM 8247, start up and pushback approved. Express Wing 4076, start up and pushback approved. Aviation 8621, start up and pushback approved. Idro 2839er, start up and pushback approved. Thai 7161, handling started TOBT in 2301 minutes. Express Wing 2833, handling started TOBT in 1626 minutes. Longship 3712, handling started TOBT in 1606 minutes. Fly 3415, taxi to stand Sierra 106. Alitalia 0155, start up and pushback approved. Alitalia 4235, handling started TOBT in 1736 minutes. Idro 2771, handling started TOBT in 2027 minutes. Man Air 3180, handling started TOBT in 22:19 minutes. Express Wing 8417, start up and pushback approved. Alitalia 3448, start up and pushback approved. Jordanian 0954, handling started TOBT in 1606 minutes. Thai 04906, handling started TOBT in 1606 minutes. Moonflower 5611, handling started TOBT in 1606 minutes. Lot 8212, handling started TOBT in 1523 minutes. Kiwi Niner 783, taxi to stand Sierra 108. Tuner 2643, start up and pushback approved. Itero 3142, cleared for takeoff, wind 17 degrees 5 knots. Express, Wingniner 565, handling started TOBT in 16:26 minutes. Express, Wingniner 733, handling started TOBT in 16:26 minutes. Springbok 1003, handling started TOBT in 16:26 minutes. French Cargo Niner 271, cleared for takeoff, wind 25 degrees 4 knots. Alitalia 2944, start up and pushback approved. Tuner 4385, start up and pushback approved. Tuner 1687, start up and pushback approved. Thai 8325, handling started TOBT in 16:06 minutes. Itero 1618, handling started TOBT in 20:27 minutes. Ifly 3415, handling started TOBT in 19:40 minutes. Itero 9013, start up and pushback approved. Thomas Cook 1962, taxi to stand Sierra 121. T-Way 9783, handling started TOBT in 16:26 minutes. Moonflower 0773, handling started TOBT in 16:06 minutes. Thai 2048, handling started TOBT in 20:27 minutes. Tuner 4385, line up and wait runway 20 left. Jetstar 2829er, start up and pushback approved. Ocean 3541, start up and pushback approved. Tune Air 4385 cleared for takeoff, wind 30 degrees, 7 knots. Moonflower 6903, start up and pushback approved. Thai 3945, start up and pushback approved. Express Wing 1870, handling started TOBT in 16:26 minutes. Moonflower 7603, handling started TOBT in 16:06 minutes. Reunion 8711, handling started TOBT in 19:40 minutes. Dolly 3869, handling started TOBT in 17:36 minutes. Alitalia 2944, cleared for takeoff, wind 16 degrees, 8 knots. Express Wing 5694, start up and pushback approved. Itero 9064, start up and pushback approved. Egyptier 0940, taxi to stay in Sierra 118. Thomas Cook 1962, handling started TOBT in 17:36 minutes. Ocean 1906, handling started TOBT in 16:26 minutes. Express Wing 2818, taxi to stay in Sierra 115. Takeoff, wind 30 degrees, 70